This is the condensing unit from the earlier video, and there's something that I didn't, think to bring up, slipped by me, if you will. But this unit's about 3 years old. I remember saying that, and we expect it to be 3 years old. I remember saying that. But what I don't remember telling you is that these things have a statistical life average. Everything does. And they have a statistical, they're engineered on paper to last 20 years. They might last 25, 30 years. I had one that was 35 years old before it was replaced. I didn't get those 35 years. I bought into it and it was old. I bought my house many moons ago, but what we're talking about is this one, and we're talking about your condensing unit. Engineered on paper to last 20, but Las Vegas is going to give you 14. That's about how long this equipment lasts. The house is only 3 years old. This is easily the first third of it's a young man. It's a young man, and we expected that, but I also wanted you to know that, they last about 14 years. It gives you something to plan for. This is the electric meter. It's on the south side of the garage. It's been sealed. This is nice. Below grade. We got a sleeve here for movement. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just tell you how good this is. This is your main. Where are you? Okay. I'm not supposed to be able to find you, so that's good. I was just looking. But that's your main ground to the house. This is your second ground. This is your bonding. You're supposed to have 2 grounds within 6 feet. And this is your bonding. This is your bonding right here. And then not only does it bond your electrical system, but it bonds your gas system. That's actually kind of neat. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Coming on along in here. Then in this wall, this is your UFR. Okay, that's your second ground, actually. That's your second ground. So you've got 2 grounds and a bond. And the UFR, see there, you're supposed to have your bonding location is supposed to be in here. Well, they call the UFR the bonding. Okay, so the gas meter is the second ground. Regardless, gas system's bonded. So those are all good things. That's the UFR. Again, we're in the garage. We're in the south of the garage. This is a 200 amp service panel. We've got protective rubber booties on here. We're supposed to. Our neutral's wrapped with a white tape. I mean, everything. Now, as far as AFCI, GFCI, AFCI, as far as AFCI is concerned, this is an occupied home. So I'm not going to trip these mechanically. I'm not going to inspect these for mechanical operation. Maybe electrical operation for the AFCIs. But basically, what I'm saying is, I'm just inspecting these for location, and they are all everywhere they're supposed to be. Everywhere they're supposed to be. And then your air conditioning unit is 45 amps. Your condensing unit, whenever we started, it's rated for 45 amps. So everything's fine. What's wrong with this panel? Surely I could find something wrong with it. But one thing is it was screwed into place. This cabinet was screwed into place. Okay, it's supposed to be nailed into place. Nails have much more tensile strength. I call it tensile strength all the time because I get lazy. It's really shear strength from shear forces, like, say, earthquake. We've had a few little earthquakes around in this area of the mid-cities, but we've had a lot more tornadoes. So if this house was to experience, nails have a lot more shear strength. You ever try to disassemble or tear apart or break down a treehouse? I mean, you'll know. So screws are faster and tighter. I get that, but they don't have the same shear strength as nails do. So if this structure, this home, was to experience a catastrophic event like a tornado, you already got a bad day. I get that. Your house is already wrecked. But if that should happen, unfortunately, and I hope it never does, if that should happen, this cabinet would stand a better chance of staying safely in place or intact, or it wouldn't fall apart as fast as if it had been nailed. It was screwed and stored in the wall. That's it. So what's wrong with this cabinet? Oh, okay, well, another thing. Can't just let one thing be wrong. It's got 2 things here. Here's your energy statement. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. 3 things wrong. The manufacturer expects duplicity. So if you have a dryer over here, you got a dryer over here. If something happens to this label, you have this label. If something happens to this label, you have that label. That's why you have 2 wings on an airplane. If one of them falls off, you still got a wing. No extra charge for the dad jokes, boomer humor, and all that. And I apologize for it, but I got to keep myself awake. So you're supposed to have duplicity. Long story short. And see this right here? Workman, roofing contractor. Okay. Well, see this right here and this right here? This is called printing. Oh, this is printing. This is writing, handwriting. It might not be cursive, but you might call it printing, block writing, block printing, whatever you want to call it. But that's handwritten. That's not printed. Okay. The manufacturer and the code, by the way, stipulates that this should all be printed. They still, I mean, when this box came, it had little stickers. It said Bath GFCI, it said disposal. They had these little stickers that they put in there. Would they stay in better? Probably not, I don't know, but they come with it. But no, that'd take too much time, peeling them off and sticking them on. Come on, Philip, let's go to the beer store. So there's all handwritten in there. So those are the three things, no duplicity, handwriting, and screws in the cabinet. Let's see what's going on here.